to the Verizon pregame show.
Refs, where are you? Way to get us going tonight.
Here's Matt Rempe, NHL debut. Hello, and they are trading them here.
And a heavyweight battle right here. You don't see many of these anymore. Oh, you don't. And man, this is on tilt.
This is what hockey needs.
It shows that fighting's not dead. It's going to be a menace in this league.
Here's Siegenthaler. Rempe takes a penalty.
You know what? This is going to cost him, though. He hits him with an elbow right in the head.
So Rempe heads off to the Ranger locker room. Quite frankly, I was hoping to speak with Matt Rempe tonight. A close second, though, is Emily Kaplan. And Emily, you can tell us about Matt Rempe and his situation. So he gets the 4-game suspension. He's able to come back in the lineup, and Coach Laviolette sits him anyway. Then they plays in Boston just 5 minutes. What's the plan for him going forward now?
So the coaches have told him to cut out on that stage fighting. They didn't think it was sustainable. Even still, his presence still gives this team an impact. So right now the Rangers are in a bit of a forward rotation. It's why Will Cooley is sitting out tonight. But Peter Laviolette told us he's committed to playing Matt Rempe down the stretch because he wants to get him ready for the playoffs where he believes he'll be an impact player. So they're working with the kid. He understands his role. And look, the Garden loves him, the team loves him. Kako told me this morning that in the Winnipeg game, they could have used him because it was so quiet and uneventful. He's like, the crowd needed him, our bench needed him.
Bet there are a lot of 73 and blue sweaters all around you tonight, Emily. Ray and Sean talked about it earlier tonight in the open, the injury situation with Jacob Trouba and Ryan Lindgren. What's the status there?
So both of the players are skating on their own. On one hand, I was really surprised to hear that Lindgren was already skating, considering how serious it was. On the other hand, I wasn't surprised at all because it's Ryan Lindgren. That's just what he does. Trouba's a lot closer. I think we either see him at the road trip next week to Colorado and Arizona or shortly after that. Lindgren's a lot murkier of a timeline. They're going to try to, or he's going to try to get in before the end of the regular season, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, he's so important to what they do on the penalty kill. They want to get him ready for the playoffs.
Murky. We need to use that word more often. I think that's a good one. As for Florida, the timeline for Aaron Ekblad's return.
So he's been skating for a bit, including today when the team practiced at Chelsea Piers. They're pushed out there because the Knicks played here at MSG. The team is very adamant. We're not rushing Aaron Ekblad back. He's way too important. They've learned their lessons with previous players, so they're committed to getting him in the regular season, but I'm told we're still well more than a week away from seeing Aaron Ekblad.
All right, and lastly, Florida, they're not a sympathetic bunch. They're not going to get a lot of love around the league with the style they play, so nobody's feeling bad for the Panthers, but again, no Sasha Barkov, their captain tonight's second game in a row he'll miss.
Yeah, so if this was day one of the playoffs, Sasha Barkov would be playing. But this is the time of year where bumps and bruises would keep players, star players like Sasha Barkov, out of the lineup. So this is a lingering lower body injury for him. I was told it's not serious, it's day to day. So we'll see if we see him tomorrow in Philadelphia, but if not, you're going to see him shortly after that.
All right, Em, thanks very much. Go get him. Have a blast tonight. We'll talk to you later.